We did a thing. We bought a crumbling school from 1800s. How are you feeling?
I'm really nervous.
You're really nervous? Like excited nervous?
Yeah, and just like a mix of a lot of feelings.
It will be our new life for a bit. I can't believe we're almost there.
It's literally up here now, Becca.
This is why we're at to see it. Oh my god! It's not just from a movie. It literally feels like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're here. Oh my gosh, it's so strange to be here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, Becca.
It's such a project.
No.
We did something a bit crazy. We bought a 140-year-old schoolhouse in Wales. How did that happen?
This seems a little bit crazy.
It does, given that I'm also 7 months pregnant.
It's definitely a bit of a project.
It is.
We don't really know what to say at the moment. We're kind of a little bit speechless with the whole kind of 3-4 months that's been the process of actually getting here. And we saw it a while ago and kind of laughed at it when we first saw it and be like, oh, that'd be a really crazy project to do. And we kind of kept looking at other places in Wales where we wanted to kind of settle. We used to live here a while back before we travelled around a lot.
Gallivanting around the world on a sailing boat.
But we wanted something
a bit nuts,
a bit
really.
unique in this area, and we just kept coming back to this one over a few months, and we put in an offer probably a while ago now, 3 months ago now, and it was accepted.
Which we also couldn't believe.
Which we couldn't believe, and
no one else was crazy enough to take it on.
Yeah, and now this is ours.
High five. It's so beautiful. I hope you can see through the camera our vision for it and just what drew us to it to begin with. I think it takes a very special type of building to look at and just see the beauty even in this state. It has been abandoned since, like fully abandoned since 2000 when it stopped being a school.
Yeah.
It was built in 1875 and it was a school for local children in the area.
All the leg capping got nicked off the roof kind of early 2000s and just fell into pretty quick disrepair. The vision that we've got for it is
incredibly exciting. And we really can't wait to start. We have bought it at an interesting point of year. It is autumn, we are coming into the winter. That won't stop us doing what we can. We obviously have to get planning permission approved. It did have past planning permission. We'll do a whole section about that at some point. But that is a bit of a hurdle. It's a listed, grade 2 listed building. So that just adds a bit of a fun twist to the mix, we'll say.
We haven't even been
Yeah.
in the building yet.
No,
So
we're waiting for our hard hats to be delivered.
yeah. So I guess those are going to be the initial first steps. I think as the weeks progress and we kind of get a good plan of what we're actually going to do, it's going to get better and better. But at the moment, this is probably as overwhelming as it is for you guys.
Yeah, it's a big step, but we really wanted a big chapter. Obviously, we're going to grow a family here, and yeah, it's going to be the next however long in our lives, and it's going to be a really big moment for us and our family, and it's really going to be awesome. We're
Yeah.
so excited. We've been dreaming about this. We've been sketching it. We've been drawing it. We've been just brainstorming all the ideas we want to do on it. And we'll be as transparent as we can be through this whole process to you guys, because I know it's interesting in terms of details of buildings and finances and costs and things like that. So yeah, if you like this kind of style of video, please subscribe and follow along, click the notification bell so you don't miss a crazy update from us, and I think we'll have a wander round.
This is the east side of the building, and if you haven't noticed already, a lot of the roof is missing, and even some of the upper brickwork is missing as well, and I think just about all the windows.
Yeah, some of them people have thrown rocks through or something there down there, but the previous tenants of the place we're staying in, which we'll touch on more at some point, they said that last winter they would hear quite a lot of slate crumbling, so I'm sure we will hear more of that this winter, which is pretty sad, but I mean it's going to have to come down anyway as it is so unsteady. You can see the full extent of how much work we've got out for us this next few years, but we're very excited. And this actually used to be an old school hall, so there's a plaque in there, and there's just some beautiful architecture, big kind of domed roof, and it's beautiful. At some point when we bring this fencing down, we'll obviously take you in and show you, which is really exciting. But yeah, we haven't been in yet, but it is just gorgeous, gorgeous design.
We'd like to save as much of it as we can. I think when we get to a point where we've got the ability to be able to get the remaining slate down and the capping on it, we'd like to get that down and save all of that kind of stuff if we can.
Yeah.
But we're just going to have to see what is salvageable and what isn't. But I guess we're just going to have to take it a week at a time, really.
Yeah, day at a time. And all the beauty that makes this school, we will save if we can, like Zach said. So the little touches, the signs, the memorial plaques, the bell tower, we want to find a new bell. There's a whole load of plans we have for it. So as time goes on, we'll reveal those to you. But yeah, shall we keep wandering around?
Yeah.
And yes, that is a tree growing out of the chimney.
This is the south side of the school building, and we're fairly sure this used to be the old hall in here, but it's still beautiful this side. It's got a lot of the window framing is still there, and there's actually some panes of glass which are intact at the top there as well.
Yeah, can you see the scallop detail? We really want to preserve that. And I can just imagine on a warm summer's day, the sunshine pouring in through this window. It will just be beautiful. This is the west side of the building, and as you can see, this whole area actually is in pretty good nick. You can't quite say the same for the roof over there. That's probably one of the biggest damaged areas on the property. But yeah, this is such a lovely side of the building.
Interestingly as well, there's a big community page around here, and there's been a lot of outcry over the kind of last 4 or 5 years for something to actually be done with this building, and I don't know if we're just too silly or something like that, and a bit naive about big renovation projects like this, but yeah, a lot of the former students here have really wanted something to happen with this building for a long time, and yeah, rightfully so, because I think it deserves a second shot at life, doesn't it?
Yeah, alongside the school there are 3 outbuildings. Behind us is an old toilet block for the school, and if you're really careful you can hear the running water. There is actually a stream under the school and a borehole, which is actually how we are getting our water here. It's not on the mains water supply, it has its own borehole, which is really lovely actually, great pressure. And yeah, this is where the pupils used to go to the toilet, I guess, which is now the pump room for the borehole.
The previous owners also redid some of the roofs on these properties as well, these kind of outbuildings. You can see this slate roof here is all pretty new and in good repair at the moment, so yeah, it's slightly different to the disrepair that the buildings are in. We are now across the kind of, I guess, old playground or car parking area, and to the right here we've actually got a bat building which has been specifically made to rehouse any bats that were from this building, and so we can't touch this basically at all, and it's just used for bats.
We're actually going to touch in a few videos time on the ecological side of this site, because there's a lot of wildlife here and we have to work around the wildlife. The wildlife is the priority, wildlife restoration. So yeah, we'll touch on all of that at some point because it's really interesting and we're really keen to kind of protect the wildlife where we can on this site.
And then behind me on this side as well looks like kind of a newer building. They've got some new double glazing windows in it, and that's been redone by the previous owners as well to a certain degree. We're planning on having that as a workshop and kind of a site for doing all the work that we need to do in the building. So I guess storing tools, all of that kind of stuff, hopefully we're going to have in there once it's all cleared out, but that'll be a whole nother episode at some point. We've got an interesting chest of tools that I got given by a great uncle, which I'm sure you guys will be very interested to see because it's got some wicked stuff in it. Some stuff that we probably won't use in the house, but some really amazing old tools in there as well. Yeah,
and that actually used to be an old canteen, so that's where the children went to eat lunch, which is really cool.
This is obviously a massive, massive undertaking, and we haven't even really guessed how long it's going to take us. I think minimum really is going to be a 5-year project at best, but this whole project is going to really depend on YouTube and how the videos do and how they're received by you guys. So if you have liked this video so far, please consider liking, subscribing and doing all that kind of stuff, because it really helps us out.
And it's free. It's a free way to support us and to show your love for this project and for bringing this old abandoned school back to life.
Please leave comments as well about any questions you've got. We'll try and reply to all the comments on this video. So yeah, please just show your support like that on YouTube and we would be very, very grateful.
Yeah, and if you are in the position to be able to give a little bit more, we would really appreciate it. We actually have a Patreon link down below where we share early releases. We give a lot more kind of behind the scenes looks and kind of a more personal look into the project and our lives in general. So we've left the link below. We'd really appreciate you heading over there. There's actually a tier which is included a tour of the site. So yeah, there's loads of little perks on there, discounts on merch. Talking of merch, we are releasing merch. Please go check it out. It's on our website, and any purchases of the merch will be directly funding the school renovation.
And the merch will look like this. We don't have it at the moment, but in the next kind of few days we're hoping to get the order delivered here in time for the video being released. But if not, we'll just have a photo here of what it's going to look like. And
if it is here, we'll do some wizardry and I'll change into it right now. I really hope that worked. It would be embarrassing if it didn't. But yeah, we hope that you are enjoying this glimpse into this huge project. We are just so excited to really get our hands dirty with it, aren't we? And you know, the baby will be born in a few months' time, but it won't stop us. We aren't planning really on taking much time off. We're going to be all hands on deck.
Well, it's not going to stop me moving stuff at least.
And we will be documenting it all, and we really hope you can follow along with our journey. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you all again next week.